Now, a new report has just been issued about school bullying and the very real problem it has become. But what the report also made abundantly clear, and this is very interesting, was that contrary to what governments and media are telling you over and over again, the main reasons for bullying are being overweight, unattractive, eccentric, all sorts of things. But homosexuality hardly features at all. In other words, the notion that gay kids are perennial victims and have to have special protection is mere dark propaganda. Which leads me to the Laramie Project, a play currently being taught and produced in schools throughout North America, particularly in Canada. It's a badly written, one-sided, politically extreme and clumsily proselytizing piece of nonsense about the tragic 1998 murder of Matthew Shepard. Now, what made the poor man in question's death apparently worthy of a play was that he was a homosexual, and this, of course, meant that the murderers had to be homophobic and that he was obviously a victim of the bigotry we are told so much about. Problem is, it wasn't why he was killed at all. In 2004, ABC's 2020 investigated the case and found that Shepard's homosexuality was irrelevant to what happened. Quote, "Drugs fueled Shepard's brutal murder, not homophobia, as is widely believed," 2020 reported. And I go on with the quotation. Aaron McKinney, who fatally assaulted Shepard, told ABC he was high during the attack and it was the drugs that sparked his rage, not Shepard's sexual orientation. Okay? Now, the show's anchor, Elizabeth Vargas, hardly unsympathetic to the gay community and someone who is routinely politically correct to an incredible degree, went on to report that it was Shepard's friends who had promoted the idea that his homosexuality was the key factor in the attack. And that only hours after his body was discovered and before anyone knew who had beaten him, two of Shepard's closest friends, Walt Baldwin and Alex Trout, began spreading the word that he had been attacked because he was gay. Carl Rarusha, the prosecutor in the case, confirmed this. Again, a quotation. Shepard's friends were calling the county attorney's office, he said. They were calling the media and indicating that Matthew Shepard was gay, and we don't want the fact that he is gay to go unnoticed. Ben Fritzen, a former police detective and one of the lead investigators on the case, told Vargas it was drugs and money that motivated the attack on Shepard. Again, a quotation. Matthew Shepard's sexual preference or sexual orientation certainly wasn't the motive in the homicide. If it wasn't Shepard, they would have found another easy target. What it came down to, really, is drugs and money and two punks that were out looking for it. That's what he told ABC. So, while this unfortunate young man shall be remembered and mourned, it is as a victim of violence and crime and not as a gay martyr. But Shepard has become an icon of the homosexual movement, and they say he died for being gay. Christians in general, and Catholics in particular, have been singled out for creating an atmosphere where such homophobia is encouraged and hatred and murder made more likely. And now comes the concerted attempt to indoctrinate young children in school who assumed they were learning about drama, but instead are being encouraged to embrace extreme sexual politics. Bullying? Oh yeah. But the victims are parents and children. The bullies are often gay radicals and their jaundiced comrades.